A child can teach adults 3 things that many adults forget. A child can give an adult 3 pieces of advice that many adults forget. And this evening, I want to share these 3 pieces of advice, these 3 lessons a child can teach to you and I as adults. Be very attentive. Firstly, a child, a baby, a son or daughter, they will be happy for no reason. A child is filled with curiosity, and a child fights tirelessly until he or she gets what they want. I'll say it again. A child can teach you and I as adults 3 things. It can teach us to be happy for no reason. A child can teach us to always have curiosity, and a child can teach us to fight tirelessly for what we want. And I'll break each one of them down. First one, a child teaches you and I as adults to be happy for no reason. Example, look at your little baby, a little child, young child. Any little thing will make them smile. Any little thing may make them happy. I can go up to a little child right now and I can play peekaboo with that child, and that child will start to laugh. I can take a piece of paper and have it in this hand, put it in this hand and open back this hand. The child will be a little confused. Then I take the paper in this hand and I put it back here and I show the child. The child will start to laugh and clap and do all kind of things. The child gets happy for the littlest of things. There's no big reason for the child to be happy, but the child laughs and is happy for the little things. You and I as adults, we forget to be happy sometimes. Many of times we need something big, something lavish to take place in our lives before we can be happy. The child reminds us the little things is what should make you happy. When we wake up in the morning, that should make us happy, because you are waking up, but the person a little way down from you may not be waking up. Being able to wake up every morning should be a reason to be happy. But in today's world, so many of us, when we wake up, school, we complain rather than be happy. A child reminds us, be happy for no reason. Be happy because you have life. Secondly, a child is very much curious. Example, puja the other day. A little child, she's about 3 years old. We wash hands and we put the ring. Baba, what's that? I said, Popo, that's a ring. We use the ring to do puja. She said, okay. We start to offer. I gave her the flowers. Baba, what's that? I said, Popo, that's a flowers. She said, okay. Puja is continuing. We're offering water. Baba, what's that? I said, Popo, that's water. She said, Baba, I just drink water. And she finds enjoyment in talking, and she loves to know. She loves learning. So everything we did in the puja, she's asking, Baba, what's that? Baba, what's that? The puja took about 2 hours plus time just explaining it to this little child. You and I as an adult, sometimes we lose the flame of curiosity. If someone tells us X, Y, and Z, we do X, Y, and Z. We don't ask why. We don't understand why. We just do it because we have to do it. A child will always ask. A child is filled with curiosity. A child reminds you and I as adults, don't allow the flame of curiosity to die from within us. And finally, a child fights tirelessly for what he or she wants. Example, put a baby in the crib and let that baby get hungry. The baby will start to cry and throw all kind of tantrum for the mother or the father to bring milk for that baby. And the minute the milk comes and the baby drinks, all crying stop. Put the child in the crib, the child will make all kind of noise, but the minute the father lifts up the child, all crying stop. So they cry and they cry and they cry to let you and I as parents and adults know that, hey, they want something. And they will not stop crying until we give them the milk, until we lift them up. They remind you and I that when we have something we want to achieve, don't give up. Be persistent and be consistent. Cry in simple terms, not physically actually cry, but give yourself a fight, I should say, and fight for what you want. The child fights for their milk, the child fights for that attention, you fight for your goal, you fight for what you know is right. And these are the three things a child teaches us. So many of us, we forget to be happy. So many of us, we lose that curiosity. And so many of us, we give up very easily. We don't fight for things that matter. A child will laugh and be happy for nothing. A child will be filled with curiosity. A child will fight and cry until that child gets what they want. Remember that. Remember that.